what is the best way to recover from making a wrong decision?
First of all, the best way to recover is to realize that everybody will make mistakes. It's not only you. You are not alone in the mistake. In fact, we're all wrong until we're proven right. So once you first of all accept, all of us, everybody will make mistake. That's the first. Even Moses, that God recorded was righteous, that it was so righteous that nobody knew where he died. God himself went to bury the guy. He had made mistake. So talk less of you that you are a club banger. You understand? So first of all is to know, understand everybody will make their mistake, but also to accept that you made mistake. Because most people don't. They try to find like a reason why it's not a mistake or it's a mistake that they just try to move it away. They try to move the ownership to blame every other thing except themselves. So that is one. So once you make mistake, accept that you make mistake. And then number 3 is to ask what went wrong. What were the things that made me, that tipped me in the direction of this mistake, so that you know what the issues are, you know what the environment is. So somebody got drunk and slammed the car against the concrete and had a broken leg or whatever it is, that's a mistake. So say, I messed up. I'm going to correct it. So what happened? I got drunk. Why did I get drunk? I went out with these guys. Why did I go out with these guys? I didn't want to go out with them, but I was pressured because I was bored. Why was I bored? Because I'm not focused. I'm not doing the things I'm supposed to do. I'm not stretching enough. I'm not busy enough. And then you keep asking those questions because that's part of accepting all those ones. And then how can I correct it? Maybe if I stop getting to the company of those who will make me to get drunk. Sometimes the easiest way to correct a mistake is by just leaving the environment. So when you say flee from all appearances of evil, it's not necessarily about some specific sign of evil, because the number one solution to avoiding error is that one. So I won't go out with those guys again. If you are somewhere and you feel like killing somebody and you leave the place, leave the presence of that person, no matter how passionate you are, if you can't see the person, you can't kill the person, except maybe if you are spiritually affiliated with someone. So that's the thing. You look at what are those things, and then you commit to providing those practical solutions. You accept the mistake, you find out why the intervening environment, and then you say, look, I won't do this again, and you commit not to do it. And then the last thing I'm just going to say is that people are hypocritical. So if you allow people to judge you, and really allowing people to judge you is when you begin to accept their judgment and think the judgment is true, and then you begin to live your life based on the basis of the judgment that you think that they have made on pronouncement they've made on your life. And that is how people get into trouble. Somebody says you're not fine, you're obese, you don't have skill, and you say, he said I don't have skill. Then you agree I don't have skill. Then you start behaving as somebody that does not have skill, that is not desirable, and then your life becomes lackluster and you're not desirable. It's self-fulfilling most of the time. So don't let people will judge. That is their job, to judge, right? But you will refuse to acknowledge or to agree to that judgment. I'm not saying you will not identify your error. You already know that you made a mistake. You already know what caused it. You're already remediating, but you don't live your life on the basis of the judgment of other people. And why is it not important? Because we're all going to be dead in 100 years. So why the heck does it mean anything? And if, let's say 1,000 people judge you, 1,000 is divided by 8 billion. Is 1 divided by 8 million. Is 1 in 8 million people are judging you. Go look for 8 million people to actually validate it for them, to give you a bit of, the people that judge you are not important. That's what I'm saying. So don't let that hold you back. I think I've